Yo, what is up, YouTube? What is going on? It is your boy, Tommy, aka The Boss, guys. And in today's video, what I got for you guys is my top 5 favorite rock bands of all time. Now, if you don't agree with me, you can always, as always, dispute with me in the comment section down below. I love hearing all your feedback. Anyways, let's get into my top 5 favorite rock bands of all time. They are on this piece of paper, so let's do this thing. Number 5, give me Motley Crue. Now, Motley Crue, by far, is one of my favorite rock bands of all time. That's why they're on this list. Hands down, I'd grown up, I'd never heard of Motley Crue, really. Never a big Crue fan. But when The Dirt came out like over a year ago, I watched it. I'm like, yeah, I'll give this a try. And I watched The Dirt. It was a great movie. Some facts, as always, were wrong in movies, and they didn't get everything right, and some things were exaggerated. But overall, it was a strong movie. And I was like, who are these Motley Crue guys? And I listened to them, and I'm like, dang, these guys are really good. And I became such a fan of them. I was going to see them this summer, and COVID hit and everything got shut down, so I can't see them. But it's always is rescheduled, so I can't wait to go see them. That's why Motley Crue are at my number 5. Number 4, this guy is really not a band. He's more of a solo act himself, but I felt like I should include him on the list for the things he'd done over the couple last months or so. That'd be a rapper turned rocker, Machine Gun Kelly. Now, if you have not listened to Machine Gun Kelly before, or you have not heard of Machine Gun Kelly, I recommend listening to Machine Gun Kelly. His pop punk album, Tickets to My Downfall, is one of the best albums I've heard in a long time. So I recommend going to check out Machine Gun Kelly. Number 3, give me Linkin Park. Now, Linkin Park is one of the most iconic bands. I guess you can call them iconic. I call them iconic because I think they've changed a lot of things for music, and they've let other bands come up, and other bands are inspired to be off of like Linkin Park. And it's sad to know that Chester passed, and Linkin Park may never come back, or are just done, and I never got to see them. So I mean, that's sad. But I've been a Linkin Park fan for about like 3 years, and they're one of my favorite bands of all time. So that's why I'm putting them at my number 3 spot. So that's why. Number 2, give me Falling in Reverse. Now, most of you probably have not ever heard of Falling in Reverse. If you haven't, I recommend going and checking out Falling in Reverse. Over the last year or so, they've been by far one of my most listened to bands ever. It's always when I'm playing. They're so great. They're so talented. In my opinion, they're talented. So yeah, Falling in Reverse. And my number 1 spot is Kiss. Now, everybody should know who Kiss is. They were big in the 70s, big in the 80s. They're just one of the biggest bands of all time. I've had the honor to meet Kiss not once but twice, and then I got to meet Gene Simmons solo, and they're by far out of all these bands I mentioned today, by far my favorite band of all time. Hands down, nobody can compare to what Kiss is. The Kiss Army stands strong, and man, Kiss. I've been a Kiss fan ever since I've been a little kid, and that's just insane to finally get to meet your idols. And yeah, man, that's just insane. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this new type of video. Tell me what you think of it in the comment section down below, as always. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like, and peace.